Cancer, this is your September read, and we are going to have a look what energies are coming in for you. Okay, a little bit of housekeeping first of all. This isn't going to resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, please like, share and subscribe, and smash the little thumbs up button. Also as well, if you press the little ding dong bell thingy, that will notify you when I upload random reads. And when people subscribe to the channel, I will go through that list and I will pick up energetically, and just by scrolling through them I have signs by my spirit guides to do a reading with the cards. Okay, so they're all listed under my random reads, so do check those out. If it doesn't resonate with you, please what was the next bit? Oh, I've had a brain fart. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. If you're not sure about how to actually get that info, if you go onto astrocaf.com, it's totally free. And if you put in your date of birth and where you was actually born, it will give you the planetary placements of the day that you were born. Who knew? Yeah, and it's actually really quite cool that all of us are made up of so many different signs. It's crazy. So yeah, do check that out. That's quite interesting. Right, so let's have a look. Sorry, I've got bits of fluff all over my tablecloth and it's really bothering me. Right. Underlying energy. We've got the Eight of Cups. You are, or you're about to be, in the energy of searching for something new. You know when someone looks at your life, or you look at other people's lives and think, oh my days, they have got everything. How can they be unhappy? Yeah, ungrateful. No, it's something that, even though on the face of things it looks like you have it all sorted, okay, you looks like you've got everything. Oh god, sorry, I just moved the camera. I'm just going to shift it a bit, sorry. There we go. Yeah, on the face of things it looks like that you have got it all sorted out, but it's not quite right. I feel like there's something that feels boring. It feels like it's the va-va-voom is missing. Do you know what I mean? I hope you do, because I've got no idea. Right, so the Moon card. Now the Moon card can also mean Pisces, okay? But it is also using your intuition. It's to do with your subconsciousness, and also as well with the moonlight, it's also illusions, okay? So keep that in mind. The next card is the Hermit. Now the Hermit can also mean Virgo. We've got everyone turning up on this. We've got Virgo coming in, okay? But it is the Hermit. So let's carry on. Let's have a look. And the next card is the Four of Wands. Reg, stop it. Sorry, my dog's trying to get into a bag, as you do. And the last one is the Queen of Cups. Okay, right, let's go through this. The Eight of Cups. I feel like there's been a conversation. There's been a conversation needed to be had regarding someone, and I feel like you're off. I feel like even though everything's possibly all lovely and rosy, I do think that it has an element of soul searching. This is the conversation. The Knight of Swords. Okay, it's almost like I'm not going to explain too much, but you are going to have a conversation with someone on regarding searching for something new, doing something new. It might be you're bored of your job, so I'm going to talk to my partner and tell them that I'm changing it, I'm off, I'm doing something different. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're off from a relationship. It means that you are off from something else that you once had passion for. Okay, but for clarification for this, you are going to have a conversation with someone, and it's almost like you don't need permission to do this, but you want to seek security from possibly loved ones or ones that you trust, to make sure that you know you're going in the right direction. With the moon card, as I say, it also means Pisces. So it could be a Pisces playing a big role in you want to go on to pastures new. But also as well, I do feel like that there's been a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of illusions in a relationship. I feel like, in a way, I feel like I've been sucked in by a little part. It's almost like they didn't lie to me. They made themselves a lot more important than what they are. That's what I'm hearing. And it's almost like, yeah, you're a really nice person, but you fed me a load of crap. Does that make sense? I don't know where that's come. I'm just getting these messages. Yeah, it's... I feel like... lying is a bit of a strong word. I feel like someone has bent the truth. And that is why that has almost been the nail in the coffin as to why you're moving on. It might have something to do, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the masculine energy of the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands can actually be linked to an Aries, Leo or Sag. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. I do feel like it's this person that has made themselves, portray themselves to you as a king, but in effect, they're just a knight. I think that's the illusion. And even though you possibly would have liked this person anyway, the fact that they've pulled the wool over your eyes is not okay. Because you think, if you can do that about that, what else can you pull the wool over my eyes about? Yeah, makes you think. And I say makes you think. You have a tiny little hermit moment. Now, the hermit can also mean Virgo. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. But I actually think that this is you. Okay. I feel like you are going to have a little bit of a hermit moment. I mean, it can be a day, it can be a week, it can be a month, it can be however long that you find fit, okay? It can be an hour. But finding out all of this and the illusions and different bits and pieces has made you think, why was this person full of crap? Or were they just trying to impress me to get me into a relationship? Does that make sense? And was it, you know, did they... I don't think that they necessarily full on meant to lie. It was just an embellishment to make themselves feel more attractive to you. It's you're gonna have to have strength through this, okay? Now, the Strength card only comes up when strength is needed, but it can also mean Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Okay. Yeah. I do feel like this is gonna... I mean, everyone's got free will, right? And I do feel like you need to make a decision whether you want to carry on looking for other things, other people. Okay? But this situation has made you think. Now, it's all about the element of, do you trust this person? I mean, I don't know everyone's individual situation, but could you move on from this? And just put it down to them over embellishing what they do, and move on from it? Or is it time for pastures new? Okay, but you're gonna have to get strength from this. Okay, and as I say, getting strength from this, I do feel like for some of you, this situation actually opens up the line of communication and makes you two stronger. Okay, and I'm hearing the strength of bond. Now I'm seeing the chain around the lion's neck. The strength of the bond, the link, for some of you is unbreakable. Okay, and I feel like this little illusion, or little, I think it's quite a big illusion, actually makes you stronger. In regards to the fact that they went to these lengths to try and impress you because they didn't feel good enough. Which is actually, that's totally on them. But that's actually really quite sweet in a way, that they wanted to be bigger and better for you. Weird way of looking at it, but yeah, I do feel like it is actually kind of sweet. I mean, some of you, it might just be an outright damn lie and you just turn around and go, jog on, mate. That's fair enough. But it's totally up to you. It's totally down to free will. Okay? But for this person or these people that this reading is resonating with, it actually makes your foundation stronger. Okay? Because it's almost like, that person would climb mountains for you, would actually do over and above what they wanted. Now, during September, because this is the energy of September, so it could go right up to in the end, the strength of your bond is actually going to get bigger and tighter, okay? To create the Four of Wands, it's a firm foundation, okay? The growth of the foundation has already been laid and sorted out. But it's having that foundation around you and that passion for you to start rebuilding, okay? Now, the Five of Wands is my bickering card. There is going to be a lot of... It's not going to be plain sailing, because there's a lot that you need to talk about, okay? It's not just going to be, oh, yeah, you've done that. Yeah, never mind. All right. Fair enough. Let's move on. Not at all. Not at all. There is going to be a little bit of a tete-a-tete, a little bit back and forward. But I do see you two through this sorting things out, okay? So yeah, I mean, obviously they're going to stick up for themselves and say, well, I done this. I only told a white lie kind of thing, because I felt I wasn't good enough for you. So it's not necessarily going to be an argument, because you're probably going to be like, well, that's stupid. How do you think that, I couldn't care less. you lying to me or telling me untruths is not okay. And they're going to be like, well, I done that because I didn't want to frighten you off and I wanted to keep you. I knew that you deserved better, so I was trying to give you better. So it's kind of an argument that ends up being like, you're a div. You're a dick. Why did you do that? Yeah? Angry but forgivable. Okay? And now we come to the Queen of Cups. Now, it's the softer energy of giving love. Okay? It's the softer energy, but it's growth. Okay? With the Queen of Cups, she is holding her belly. Okay? And she's got a bulge, so she's like growing something. She's pregnant. There's something growing. There's something building between you two. Okay? So I do feel like that this relationship actually might take on another dynamic. Okay? There you go, 9 of Cups, the celebration card. I do feel like this is going to take on a different dynamic in the respect of you might have just been going along side by side in your relationship before. This has come to light, and I do feel like that the doors have opened up for you two to get a lot closer. Okay? There's more of a depth now to this relationship. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. Now, if you've got a question in mind, okay, I'm going to put my energy into the Angel Answer cards by Radleigh Valentine. I absolutely love these cards. Now, if you can think of a question, if I can actually shuffle the cards in the first place, that'd be fabulous. So, I'm going to put my energy into those. Okay. Please, angels, give me guidance to choose a card that guides the questions we've required. Thank you. Okay, so if you think of your question, success. Okay, right, that can either be related to this reading. You know, all is not lost. There will be success at the end. If you actually trust in the path that you're taking, the success will come in many different ways. Okay, success won't necessarily come from the outcome that you're expecting. Okay, but I'm going to read from the book because I always say what I feel, but I like to actually give what is put in here. Okay, congratulations. You are on the road to success. You needn't have any reservations about your situation, as it's going to work out beautifully. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy peace in your life. Okay, so that's what the book says. But also as well, it can actually be success in many different realms. Okay, right, so that's what I have for you. I hope you have a lovely September, and don't forget to check out the random reads when they get posted. Okay, thanks, bye.